All right, my friends, we're about to head out to the highway. It's a little gloomy today, so yes, I busted out the tall boots. But anyway, we're supposed to go up to Ventura and grab lunch there. I have to be back a little early. I'm going to have celebrate a birthday with one of my friends. But anyway, getting the Iron Horse ready here. Here's the bike right there. As I mentioned, if you've been watching my videos, you might recall that I've had leaks and stuff. There was a leak up here. For those people who want to buy an Iron Horse, you should know these things. There was a leak up here, but I think it's pretty much fixed now. I haven't seen it leak for a while, knock on wood. And then I have a leak, another one down here. I don't know if you can see it. It's not leaking right now, but it's right underneath that primary here. Right there, somewhere. So I'm thinking it's an O-ring that needs to be replaced. Not sure when I'm going to get around to that. And the last things, I have noticed that some carburetor, I don't know if it's a carburetor or it could be something else, but I hear some popping occasionally. I think it might have been a loose battery cable, so I tighten up the battery cables. I'll see how the ride goes today. Anyway, let's get this ride going, huh? All right, let's bring this beast to life. Come on. Okay, so I don't know if you heard me, but I pull out the choke when I start up the bike, then I push in the choke, and I just hold the throttle to warm it up, because I don't like to put too much gasoline into the bike. Anyway, I'm going to put my jacket on and everything, and let's ride. Alright, we're here. Actually, you gotta go see something.
I'm trying to go to Vegas to see Metallica.
Oh, I didn't know Metallica was playing. I'm videotaping. I didn't know Metallica was playing in Vegas.
Metallica, Merciful Fate. It's a 3-day event.
Oh, I might have to check that out.
It's called Shock Meat Festival.
Well, you know, I'm going to see. What is this? Yesterday? Oh, is that you?
That was yesterday, bro.
Oh my God, man! You drinking? I'm sure it's for medicinal purposes, though.
Self-medication.
Self-medication. I'm gonna see well, if they don't cancel it, I plan to see Molly Crew this fall. So hopefully that happens.
The Metallica one's a good one.
Well, I'm gonna maybe I'll go. I saw Metallica back in '92, I think it was.
Oh, Aftershock.
That was a long time.
That's a festival. Aftershock.
Aftershock.
From October 7th to October 10th, Las Vegas.
I'm gonna check that out. If I go, I'll text you. We can go together.
Let me know.
You gonna ride there, or are you gonna drive there?
I want to actually be down and ride out there.
All right, well maybe I'll do that.
My girl's dad lives out there in Vegas.
When is it?
October 7th.
October 7th.
It's my birthday.
How you doing, man? Dan the man, Levitan. How you doing? Good. Nice. What happened? You got rid of the Yamaha?
Oh, I sold my sketchbook.
What is your bike now?
Oh, I have the Yamaha. No, that's too heavy for me, man.
and I'm just cruising on down PCH. We're gonna head up to our usual little gas stop, and then after that, some of my friends, well, most of them are heading up to Ventura, but I'm gonna go to Neptune's Net and grab some lunch because I got a little action, a little party, if you want to say, in Hollywood / Beverly Hills. I'm gonna go to, so I'm gonna be heading back early. But anyway, just broke in here just to chit chat a little bit. So we just left the Harley dealership, and you know, I ride this Chopper. It's an American Iron Horse Texas Chopper. I've mentioned in some of my other videos. But you know, it's a bike that needs a lot of maintenance. You know, most choppers in general need maintenance. There's some exceptions. There's things like the Honda Fury. Yamaha has the Raider Striker. Those are more, I guess, factory-made, chopper-esque type bikes. But you know, a true blue chopper always needs some kind of maintenance because that's just the nature of a chop. So my bike always has something like you know, if you watch my videos, you know, I mention things about leaking and this and that. It's just part of the program when you ride one of these puppies. So anyway, when I was at the dealership, one of my friends was saying, "Oh, Oz, you know, you need to buy a new bike." And they're telling me to buy, you know, one of my friends was saying, "Oh, buy a Harley Road Glide," which is, if you can see those bikes on the left there, the one that's the black one, well, actually there's two black ones, but the one with the guy wearing the kind of Iron Cross looking thing, that is a Road Glide, in case you don't know, but I'm sure some of you people know. Actually, that's not a black bike, it looks kind of silver, I don't know. Well, anyway, that's a Road Glide. So anyway, that's the bike that a lot of my friends like to ride, and they encourage me to ride one of those as well. They're very expensive Harleys if you buy them new. I think they're about, you know, somewhere in like $30,000, maybe 25 to 30,000, something like that. And they're cool bikes. I actually test ridden one, and it was a nice bike. But as you can, I'm going to break in for a second. See all the beautiful traffic here in Los Angeles. This is, you know, lane splitting. That's what we're doing right now, lane splitting. You know, it's great. In California, we're allowed to lane split because, you know, otherwise it'll be a pain in the neck to get around the city. But, you know, it's never something that I'm excited about because it is kind of stressful. You're cutting between cars and you don't want to damage anybody's car and all that kind of fun stuff. And you don't want to get hurt because sometimes a car will just cut in front of you. But anyway, lane splitting, that's a whole nother story. But anyway, getting back to the new motorcycle. So my friends always want me to buy a Road Glide. It's a cool bike, but I'm not sure I'm going to get it. And one of my other friends, he was really pushing me to get what they call a breakout. So a breakout is, Harley would call it their version of a chopper. I've never considered it a chopper. I still don't consider it a chopper. I always consider it kind of like a muscle bike. So if it would be the equivalent of a Camaro if you were thinking about cars, right? And I'm going to see if I can let me see if I can stick a picture, because one of my friends, he has a breakout, and he took a photograph of me just on his breakout this morning, right before the ride. So let me see if I can stick it in here for a second so you can see what it looks like. Give me 1 second here. All right, so this is the bike that my friends are encouraging me to buy, because, you know, like I mentioned, I don't know if I'm going to want a big bagger type bike. But anyway, this is a breakout. So it's not really choppers. You know, this is what I mean. It looks more like a muscle bike. But, you know, it's kind of cool. I kind of like it. So I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I don't know if I'm going to buy one or not. But that is the breakout. It does look good with my boots, I will say that. So who knows? Maybe that'll be my next ride. We'll see. You know, it's funny. I'm trying, you know, my channel, I guess, is somewhat known for boots. Even now that I make more motorcycle stuff than I used to, most of my viewers still always ask me about boots. It's always like a topic or conversation with my page. So, you know, I like boots, so, you know, I guess that's something I should, I guess I'll talk about boots a little bit right here, because, you know,
I wear tall boots not all the time. Most of the time when I ride, I do wear tall boots, but there are times, as you might see in my videos, I wear the shorter boots. But whether it's tall boots or short boots, I like boots in general. And I just wanted to comment about the tall boots a little bit because right today, as you see in this video, I'm wearing tall boots. And sometimes people have commented like, oh, I like tall boots, but I can never wear them in public, or I'd feel weird. These are men talking, right? Because women have no problem wearing tall boots. They don't have an issue with it at all. It's just men who seem to have an issue with wearing tall boots. I'm not sure why. But in any case, my biker friends, well, you know, they have just gotten used to me with tall boots. I mean, they still make their little comments here and there. But, you know, it's like anything else. You know, there's people who ride with us, with me, who, you know, there's one guy who likes to dress up like a greaser, like from the 1950s. He likes to dress up like John Travolta, and he wears like, you know, the grease hair, and he's got a little bandana from the back of his jeans, and he rolls up his jeans. Everything like you would think of that movie Grease, and you know how John Travolta was, you know, dressed up as a greaser. That's how this guy dresses. And at first everybody was like making fun of him, but now everybody's used to him. We have a girl who dresses up like, you know, she really just goes wild, dresses up a little bit like a dragon, a peacock. She's got all these weird little costumes. And, you know, people are like, okay, cool, whatever. We had one guy who dressed up like a sheriff. So anyway, the bottom line is a lot of people in my little biker group have their little quirks. So my group, they just gotten used to me as the guy with the tall boots. You know, that's just how they see me. So for me, when I wear my tall boots, my biker friends occasionally will make some comments about it, but for the most part, they don't really care at this point. They've seen I've been wearing tall boots, you know, for years, and so, you know, I just want to throw that in because, you know, since I do have a lot of viewers that are into the boots, and I think a lot of viewers subscribe to me because of my boot videos, and maybe they're still watching because of these motorcycle videos. I hope so, because I'm trying to keep the magic alive. But in any case, if you are a man who wants to wear tall boots and you're a little concerned that people are going to make fun of you or stare at you, yeah, people might stare at you because they're not used to it. But after a while, people just don't care. I actually wore these tall boots on an airplane, well, before the whole, you know, situation that we're in, when you could still fly places. I would fly occasionally with my tall boots, and let me tell you, I always got compliments. Always compliments. Nobody ever laughed or said anything weird. They actually thought it was pretty cool.
Hell of a ride, my friends. Whew. Now it's time to get some gas. All right, we're headed to Neptune's Net. Grab some lunch there. All right, so I'm coming up to Neptune's Net here on the right. You can see it right there. In the past, you could just park right there in front of the restaurant, but now with, you know, the crises that we're in, the pandemic, they're forcing us to park across the street. Motorcycles and cars have to park across the street. Cars can go through the drive-through, which I found out today. I didn't even know there was a car drive-through, but I guess now they have a drive-through. But cars and motorcycles have to park in the street now.
So that kind of takes a little bit of the magic away, because it was always kind of cool to park in the front of the restaurant and you know, hang out with other bikers. But now we got to park across the street. But oh well, it's just the way it is. That guy in the BMW, the blue BMW next to me, his name is Bubba. He's a hell of a guy. He's a kind of a world traveler. That dude's been to Belgium. He has a house in Belgium. Been all over Europe. He's quite an interesting character in his own right. And he didn't even have to wear tall boots, even though he is going to wear some funky looking boots there, some interesting looking. I don't know what you describe those kind of boots, but yeah, kind of interesting. Anyway, I'm about to grab something to eat. Tempted to what?
See my fingers? See that finger? It's cramping up. See?
But when you say you almost tempted,
I was feeling good. You know, once you get the open, it feels so good.
Yeah.
I was almost tempted, but look at my hand. That's what happened. I get these cramps.
well, you know, yeah, you know, when you ride, when there's no cars, it's beautiful.
It's
you
so
know?
beautiful.
It's so nice.
Yeah,
but
no, once we hit the freedom, that's where I was thinking, man, this is so nice.
And that's why, you know, sometimes I envy those guys. You see them on YouTube where they live in Ohio or someplace,
Switzerland or something.
and there's no traffic.
Yeah.
And it's,
they
you
can
know,
just go. You know, Colorado is that way a little bit too. You know, you can just go. You go in the mountains. It's easy. It's nice. It's not scary. There's no funky turns. You don't die.
yeah, because
You can
even
just
here,
roll.
even here, when you know, even lane splitting, I know we do it, but I hate it. I mean,
me too, man.
it's no fun, you know.
It's too fucking dangerous. Plain and simple, man. The fact is, it's fucking too dangerous.
You know, I mean, I don't know.
There's some of that. That's why, you know, I didn't slap this new battery in the Ultra and try and bring it out today, because that lane split is in bad shape as I am.
All right, I'm here at Neptune's Net. It's right there. I'm going to grab some lunch here, and then I got to head home a little early because one of my friends is having a birthday, and we're going to go celebrate. But anyway, they used to let you park here, but now they make everybody eat outside, so motorcycle parking is just wherever you can find some. But anyway, I'm going to hang out with Bubba right there.
Everything's seating outside.
I know, it's
spread around.
outside eating.
Table's all the way up there. I was thinking maybe you order over there now, but I guess you ordered here.
I think you still ordered here. Wow, they really changed this place. It's been like maybe a year since I've been here, maybe more. Wow, they even took the chairs out of here.
How's it working now, honey? You order over here?
Oh, we order outside?
You order over here and then they call your number.
Oh, so that's, what's that out there, for beer? What's that out there?
Oh, all the food you order it.
Oh, I guess you order out here. Man, this is kind of weird.
Food line?
Huh. Oh, there's a lot of cars. Oh, I guess that's a drive-through? Wow, things have really changed. Is that a drive-through over there? Is that what those people are all doing? I didn't even know they had drive-through here.
They got the whole thing all set up all different ways.
Wow. All right, friends, just finished eating. My buddies, some of my buddies went up to Ventura. One of my buddies here is going to kick back, relax a little bit. But I got to head out because I got other plans tonight. So I'm heading out the highway, looking for adventure, whatever comes my way. So until next time, you guys have a good one. Ride like the wind. Don't let that wind ride you. You know what I'm trying to tell you? What you do?